In 1896, just 1 year after the Lumiere brothers turned Paris with the first moving pictures, their films were already being screened in Alexandria and Cairo. But these weren't stories told by Africans. They were stories told about Africans through the lens of European colonizers. For decades, cinema was a weapon of control, shaping how the world saw Africa. But then something revolutionary happened. In 1966, a Senegalese filmmaker named Sembène Ousmane released L'Homme Noir, the first feature film by an African director. It was a seismic shift. No longer would Africa's stories be told solely by outsiders. This is the untold saga of African empires on film, a battle for truth, for memory, for the right to control the narrative. The story begins not in Hollywood, but in the dusty streets of Tunis, where in 1905, a man named Albert Samamachikli defied the odds. He wasn't just screening films, he was making them. His documentaries, shot in Tunisia, were the first flickers of African cinema. But colonial powers were watching. In 1934, the French passed the Laveau Decree, banning Africans from making films altogether. The message was clear: your stories belong to us. But Africa refused to be silenced. Fast forward to 2022. Viola Davis storms onto the screen in The Woman King, a Hollywood epic about the Agoji, the all-female warriors of Dahomey. The film is a box office hit, but historians bristle. Dahomey was a major player in the slave trade, yet the film paints them as abolitionists. The controversy rages: does Hollywood have the right to rewrite history? Meanwhile, Netflix's African Queens, Njinga tries a different approach, centering the Queen's negotiations with the Portuguese. But even here, the lines blur between fact and drama. The truth is, Africa's cinematic journey mirrors its history, complex, contested, and fiercely alive. From the 1591 Battle of Tondebai, where the Songhai Empire fell to Moroccan gunpowder, to the defiant reign of Queen Njinga, who ruled for 40 years against impossible odds, these stories demand to be told. And now, a new generation of African filmmakers is rising, armed with cameras and courage. The question is no longer who will tell Africa's stories, but how. Will they be myths? Or will they be truth? The screen is the battlefield. The story is yours to witness.